In this video, we compare the Gionee Elife E7 versus the Gionee Elife E6. These are the latest flagship smartphones from Gionee, and the E7 has been launched a few months after we saw the E6 launch. The Gionee Elife E7 improves over the E6 in many aspects. One of the major aspects is camera. There is also a larger display on E7. Let us have a look on these differences or comparison in detail. Starting with the size and form factor, the Gionee Elife E7 is larger and has a 5.5-inch display compared to the 5-inch display that we find on the Gionee Elife E6. Both are high definition display and both have very good viewing angles. However, the Gionee Elife E7 comes with Gorilla Glass 3 protection, which is slightly superior than what we saw on Gionee Elife E6. Another difference that we find between these two phones is the camera, which is a major difference. The Gionee Elife E7 gets a special camera sensor with 1.34 micron pixel size compared to an ordinary sensor that we get on the rear of the Gionee Elife E6. With improved sensor size, a 16 megapixel sensor on the back of the Gionee Elife E7 produces much better pictures compared to the E6, which is itself a very good camera. The Gionee Elife E7 takes the camera functionality to another level. So far, Gionee Elife E7 is being claimed to be one of the best cameras available on any Android smartphone. The Gionee Elife E7 also is very different when it comes to the hardware specifications. While the Gionee E6 was powered by a 1.5 GHz quad-core MediaTek processor, the Gionee Elife E7 is much faster at 2.2 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 chipset, which is the latest offering from Qualcomm and is much more efficient and powerful. The Adreno 330 GPU is also much more capable in terms of graphics compared to the Parvier SGX 554MP that is found on the Gionee Elife E6. What it means is that the gaming performance on the Gionee Elife E7 will be considerably better compared to Gionee Elife E6, which had some lags when it comes to high performance graphic games. The front camera on the Gionee Elife E7 is an 8 megapixel autofocus camera compared to a 5 megapixel unit found on the Gionee Elife E6. Apart from this, there is a difference in the memory and RAM configuration. While the Gionee Elife E6 is available in a 32 GB internal memory and 2 GB RAM option, the Gionee Elife E7 on the other hand is available in two configurations with 16 GB internal memory and 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB internal memory and 3 GB of RAM. There is also difference in physical dimensions when it comes to thickness. The Gionee Elife E6 is slimmer at 7.7 mm compared to 9.7 mm of the Gionee Elife E7. The higher thickness on the E7 is because of the large camera sensor. The slimmest part on the Gionee Elife E7 is slimmer than the E6 at 6.2 mm, and E7 is a curved design compared to a rectangular design which we saw on the Gionee Elife E6. Gionee Elife E7 also has a larger battery of 2500 mAh compared to 2020 mAh on Elife E6. Both run Android Jelly Bean 4.2 with Amigo ROM. The Amigo has been also improved on Gionee Elife E7. The Gionee Elife E6 ran Amigo UI, whereas the Gionee Elife E7 runs Amigo 2.0, which is the next version of Amigo UI. There is also near field communication or NFC support on the Gionee Elife E7, which is an added advantage. In crux, the Gionee Elife E7 is improved version of Gionee Elife E6, where it improves considerably in terms of camera, in terms of size, in terms of battery capacity, in terms of RAM, in terms of Amigo UI, and in terms of hardware specification, whereas the processor as well as graphics are concerned. All in all, Gionee Elife E7 is a step in right direction after the Gionee Elife E6 has proved its worth in the market. This is all we have on a detailed comparison video between the Gionee Elife E6 and E7. We hope you like this comparison. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.